Hi, and welcome to Comedians Talking About Comedy. I am your host, Paul Giamatti, if he was depressed constantly, and I am here with my very good friend, Mike Evans. Thank you for being here.
Hello.
All right, and so you actually know my roommate, Jack, and you went to high school together, right?
Yeah.
So is that when you started doing stand-up, or?
I thought about doing stand-up in high school, but I didn't actually start getting into it until about last year. Last October is when I started to be really bad, and then
That's how we all start out. Don't worry about it. How long have you been doing it now?
so October, so that's a year. It's October plus 2 months. That's 14 months. That's what that is.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
That is a long time. If your stand-up career was a kid, it would stop getting breastfed soon. But Jack said you were really popular in high school, and that both of you were. I don't know if it's true about him, but he said you were really popular in high school.
Well, not Jack, but like.
Oh, not Jack.
No,
No, I understand.
I'm just kidding. Well, kinda, yeah.
So do you feel like you were born to do stand-up? A lot of comedians say that stand-up is the only career that they ever felt that they could do, which is my personal thing. So
I think stand-up kind of was like into fear. I think I was born to be an astronaut, but then I figured out like how they came back down wasn't a thing that's fun. So
right.
So stand-up. It was like astronaut, stand-up, NBA player. So we'll see how this one goes.
So the Apollo Theater is a no-go for you then.
Yeah.
That's not good at all. Do you remember how did the first time you ever did stand-up go? How did it go?
It was terrible. I was just every joke was just like very fast-paced, and I was just sweaty, and my girlfriend broke up with me right after. It was just just because of the jokes. But
that's amazing. So what would you say your comedic style is? Are you still finding it, or?
I'm trying to be a mix in between like Dave Chappelle, Louis C.K., and Aziz Ansari, which is just a ton of just immature and like really vulgar jokes.
Are those the comedians who inspired you, or is there more to that list?
For the most part, it's Louis and Chappelle. For the most that inspired me to do this.
And then are those your favorites that are active now, or do you have others?
Yeah, those are definitely my favorites that are active now. Well, Chappelle isn't as active at the moment, so I say like the ones that are current active, then yeah, Louis C.K. for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Who are your least favorites of all time?
Ooh. Me, I'd say. Yeah.
Same, actually, that's why I know. Could you describe the open mic atmosphere to someone who never has been to an open mic before? What's it like?
It's like a locker room of dudes who don't play sports. It's just a lot of just embarrassing.
That's a great way to describe it.
A lot of guys just really just let it all out.
It's like a competitive community. There's like a weird sort of like, do you ever feel that? Like it's like we're all doing stand-up and that's why we're friends, but I hate you because you're also doing stand-up and I want to do better.
Definitely. It's probably like why golfers don't hang out with each other.
Right. But how is the brainwash different? Do you think the brainwash is different than that? Like, different atmosphere?
The brainwash is cool. It's hard to get laughs because at the brainwash, it's just this huge space. So it's like there's like half people are not even paying attention to you. And other people
there's the people in the back
laughing.
ordering food. And that's where people lose people is people in the back start talking and then it just spreads like wildfire.
Definitely.
Tony Sparks is, what do you think of Tony Sparks? I mean, everyone loves him.
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah. He can just say anything and it works. I'm so jealous.
Right.
Yeah. Do you have any pet peeves? Like when you see a comedian do something and you're just like, why?
Oh,
any of those?
Stealing jokes. Stealing jokes is the worst possible thing.
That's a capital punishment in the stand-up community. Yeah. Have you ever had a joke stolen?
No, not mine personally, but I've heard other people steal like a joke off of. Have you seen the movie? You've seen the movie Funny People?
Yeah.
Like jokes from there. I'm like, that's a movie. Why would you choose jokes that most people have heard?
Yeah. It's just either be funny from your own like stock or don't do it at all, in my opinion.
Exactly.
What was the first joke that you wrote that you loved? That you wrote it and you're like, this is something that I'm proud of.
I wouldn't say
it doesn't have to be funny now, but
It's very vulgar, so warning people now.
Oh, okay.
Is that okay?
Oh, no. We have something at the bottom of the screen already.
Okay.
So,
for sure.
So continue.
All right. So I was describing like the difference between jacking off for a black guy and jacking off for a white guy, and like I was like, for normal guys, it's like rolling dice, but for me, it's like I'm unclogging a toilet.
And we are running out of time. So we're going to end there. I timed that perfectly. Thank you.